Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a follow-up on my most recent haul. If you saw that, you would have seen that I got a lot of products, mostly highlighters because that's kind of my thing right now, but I have been testing out a bunch of them and, deciding if I need to return anything or anything like that. So here is a follow-up for you guys to see whether I think these products are or Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. And also, let me know if you've been interested in getting any of these products and if you would like to see a tutorial with any of these down in the comments below. All right, let's get into it. Now, several of these items are limited edition, and I wanted to kind of get this up as quickly as I could while they were still available. And this is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself eyeshadow palette. I have been really enjoying this. I don't think it is a palette for everyone. The quality I find is very good, but the only thing that I think that this palette probably wouldn't appeal to everyone is the fact that you only have this one matte shade here. Now, the shade does go very well with all the other colors here, but if you're looking for a very diverse palette that is going to give you a bunch of different looks, something you can travel with, this really isn't going to be it. If you are a Tarte fan and you are into all of the fairy, unicorn, whatever stuff that is going on, then I definitely recommend picking this up. But if you're looking for a multi-use palette that is going to be very versatile, definitely shy away from this. Here are some of the shades swatch. That is the matte color up top there, Myth, and here are some of the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades are quite unreal, very pigmented. They blend very well, and I have been enjoying this palette as well. Even as a complementary palette to an all matte palette, I will reach for this and pull one of these absolutely gorgeous shimmers for an all over the lid. But once again, I recommend picking it up if you like this or into the aesthetic of it. But if you are wanting a very versatile palette, then not so much. Two more limited edition items are the Casey Holmes and Smashbox highlighter palettes. I picked up both shades. This is the pearl one. Looks like that, really pretty. And then this is the gold one. These I have been using and I love these. I think Casey Holmes did an amazing job with her collaboration. And these are some phenomenal highlighter palettes. I definitely highly recommend picking up either or both. These are absolutely phenomenal. I love the formula. They are they're not a super like crazy Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild, crazy highlighter. They are more subtle, but they're beautiful. They melt into the skin. They look natural. You can build them up. I mean, these are phenomenal. Really? Apparently it's not a video unless Coco shows up. Oh my goodness. But the formula on these is phenomenal. I highly recommend these so much. They're absolutely stunning. And they're $35, which I don't think is too bad. And I'm really sad that these are limited edition because I think this is the most exciting and interesting thing that Smashbox has released in a while, in my opinion. I like a lot of Smashbox products, but I think they've been kind of recently with their products. They did do that limited edition blush palette that I really wanted, but I love these, highly recommend them. They are both absolutely beautiful. I think they can work for a myriad of skin types. I am fair, so these work, both of the palettes, the gold and the pearl, work really well on me. And if there is a darker shade, it works as a gorgeous blush topper, eyeshadow, whatever you want. Absolutely love these. These are the shades in the gold palette. This one is more just a very shimmery, nice look. And then we've got the really intense gold. And this one is a bit more powdery and has a bit more, it's got like glitter in it rather than a shimmer. So those are the ones from the gold palette. And these are the shades from the pearl palette. These ones at the bottom here in both palettes, right here, I find that this one works better as like a blush topper rather than a highlight, simply because it is so glittery, but you know, I've been enjoying all of them, and those are the Pearl shades. Another limited edition item is the Too Faced Natural Love Palette. Now, I have seen a crap ton of mixed reviews on this. You know, some people are like, oh, it's so pretty. Some people are like, oh, it's crappy. And I used it today. I have been using it, and it's pretty much on par for a Too Faced limited edition palette. It is not going to blow you away, I don't think. Some of the colors are really nice. There is a lot of hit and misses. If you were to pull out the palettes where some of the repeat colors come from in this palette and swatch them together, the ones from the original palettes would perform a lot better than the ones that they have included in this one. I enjoy working with it. I am going to keep it mostly because I am a Too Faced junkie and I love having all of their palettes. But I mean, if you are someone who loves Too Faced, loves the aesthetic of it, and want it just as more of a collector's piece, I would recommend getting it. But if you're looking for something with mind-blowing chocolate bar quality shades, then this is something I would definitely skip on, especially considering the $59 price tag. That is very hefty. I know you get 30 shades, but like I said, the quality of it just isn't like I was going to use this bunny nose shade today all over my lid, and you swatch it there and you bring it there and it looks pretty good. And it, you know, I ended up having to use my finger because it just wouldn't pick up on a brush, and that was very frustrating because I would get it on the brush and it looks like it was there, and then it just pfft away and it didn't show up at all. So like I said, if you're looking for amazing quality and a palette that you're going to love using all the time, not so much. If you want it for collectors, then by all means, Too Faced Natural Love Palette is for you. Following the Too Faced train, I have the Too Faced Love Lights highlighters. I got all three because I'm a collector and have a problem. This is the Ray of Light one, and it is more of a rose gold. Then we have You Light Up My Life, which is a true gold, and a Blinded by the Light, which is kind of more this titanium frosty whatever one. Now, I did watch Liv Loves Her Makeup do a whole whatever on these. They are apparently a baked gelée formula, and that is her forte. And she ended up only keeping this one because for what they are marketed as, I mean, you look at the packaging and you look at the box and you look at how they're done in the pan. These look like these are going to be bam in your face highlighters, and they're not. They're just not. They are very subtle. I tried a bunch of different brushes. I did not find that they really picked up too well, and you had to go over several times. They do look nice on the skin. I didn't have any problems with them looking too powdery or cakey or gunky or anything like that. But if you want a super wham bam intense highlighter, definitely not. And for $30, you'd think you'd be getting a bit more. Now, I am going to be keeping these because I do like how they look in the end, the finished product. And also, if I'm going to be doing makeup on someone who wants a more subtle highlight, I think these will work very well. But once again, if you are looking for that in your face, this is just not going to be it. I wish that they were a overall better product and had more pigmentation and more blinding awesomeness. I have this one kind of on my cheeks today. Isn't too amazing, so definitely go in store and swatch them and see how you feel about these. Here we have them swatch. This is Ray of Light. This is You Light Up My Life and Blinded by the Light. I mean, they look nice in the swatch, but they just don't have that creamy, super soft, amazing pigmented whatever that you get from an Anastasia Beverly Hills, a Jeffree Star, Becca, Laura Geller. I mean, any of those highlights that we know and love, Mary Luminizer. It just really isn't there. And apparently it's also, if you go see Liv Loves Her Makeup, it's apparently very easy to hit hard pan on these. So I am going to keep them because I enjoy how they look in the end, but I don't think I would necessarily recommend a rush out, go out and buy it. They are not limited edition, so maybe they will revamp their formula. These highlighters from Pixi, however, are totally bomb. These are the Pixi with Aspen Ovard. I think that's how you say her name. I said Aspen Ovard in my first, but Aspen Ovard, I believe. And these are amazing. Jessica Braun from Jam Life Beauty really, really loves these, and they are phenomenal. Oh my goodness. This one is in London Luster. And it's just, oh, so soft, so pretty. Oh my goodness, the pigmentation is real. This one is Santorini Sunset. Oh, can I get it open? Oh, it feels so nice. A teensy weensy bit powdery, but I mean, we are dealing with a powder. And then that's that one right there. And then the last one is Rome Rose. Now this one on darker complexions would be a bomb highlighter. On me, I have to use it either with a freakishly light hand, use it as a blush or a blush topper, but it is just this gorgeous, reflective, rich rose color. I mean, these are amazing. And I mean, if you're definitely putting it up against something like this, you're like, this is $16, this is $30. This blows this out of the water. This is just, I highly recommend picking up all of these up. They are absolutely beautiful products. These ones are amazing highlighters for a myriad of skin tones. Once again, on darker skin tones, this is going to look amazing. But if you also want a really pretty blush topper or even just a gorgeous, lustery, amazing blush, pick up all of these. They are available at Target. They are still available now. Just amazing. I absolutely love these. Highly recommend. These are not going anywhere, and they make me, I mean, look at that. You can see in like the pan how friggin' like reflective it is. Woo! Love these so much. Two more highlighters, because that's the name of the game. I picked up these Makeup Revolution strobe highlighters. Now, this one I am keeping, and this one I'm probably going to give to a friend. This one is in holographic lights, and let me tell you, for like the $4 this cost me, this is amazing. First off, I love that. It reminds me, it's very reminiscent of a MAC Skin Finish or a Laura Geller, or no, not Laura Geller, Laura Mercier. Yes, her highlighters have kind of this thing done here. But this one is, it's a baked formula, so it is a little rough to the touch, but oh, it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's just this amazing like white gold holographic with kind of like lavender and green shifts. It is so pretty. Not for the faint of heart. This is a bomb-tastic highlighter. I've been really loving using it. It's very light on the skin and it looks really pretty. It doesn't look powdery or cakey on the face. And then this one from the same line is Moon Glow Lights. Now, I like this one, but when you compare it to the first one, it's just a lot more subtle. It almost seems like a matte highlight. You can see it right there. It's a very pretty rosy color. It's just nowhere near as intense as this. If you're looking for a good, inexpensive, kind of a natural highlight, definitely go for the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter in Moon Glow Lights. I just don't find that it has that strobing property that this one does, because oh my goodness, the glow is real. So this one is staying with me. This one I'm going to play around with a little bit more and probably give to a friend. Two more highlighters from Tarte. I picked up the Stunner highlighter and the Sparkler highlighter. Now, the Sparkler one is probably going to be returned, but I am going to be keeping Stunner. Stunner is such a unique formula. I talked about this in my haul. Like, it's a powder, but when you touch it, it feels like almost like a gel cream. Maybe it's a baked gelée one like the others. I don't really know. And it is just absolutely beautiful. Let me buff that out a little bit. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. It's creamy, easy to apply, picks up well. Now, however, the Sparkler one, which I should have listened to Liv Loves Her Makeup because she commented on this one, it looks really, I've got glitter all over the place. It looks really pretty in the pan, but it is much more coarse to the touch, and it's not as easy to pick up product, kind of like the Too Faced ones, and it is just a titchy bit dark for my skin tone. So I'm going to be keeping Stunner and either returning or putting back in the box and keeping for a present for a friend of mine. So Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean. I opted out all of the lip colors and the eyeshadow palette, but I wanted to get this. And Samantha March, actually, she's a phenomenal YouTuber. She is so sweet and so sincere. Received a lot of items from the collection for PR, and she did a whole thing on this. And I am so happy I picked this up. I mean, if for nothing else, the highlighters are bomb. That's the highlighters right there. They're absolutely gorgeous. This one up here is Fortune. Then this one is Destined, and then we have Star Reader. They are exactly like the normal Lorac highlighter formula. They are so smooth, so creamy. They go on absolutely beautiful. These shades are so great for, I feel, fair to medium. I'm not sure how well they would work on dark skin tones. I think that one would look a bit ashy, but these two I think would be very pretty on a deeper complexion, but these are so beautiful. I love this. I honestly should have worn one of these today rather than finagling with the Too Faced highlighter. Just absolutely gorgeous. Same deal with the blushes. This one here is Lost Soul. Then we have Caribbean and Bold Spirit. Bold Spirit is either a highlighter for darker complexions or a blush topper, but super silky, creamy, pigmented, blend amazingly. I mean, it is the exact same quality of the Lorac normal product. So if you're interested in picking up something from this collection, I highly recommend the highlight and blush palette. Absolutely loving it. And the packaging is adorable. I don't think you can see it, but my hand is like covered in shimmer and glitter. All right, last couple of products and we'll be done. I have this Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. I am wearing it on my face today. I absolutely love this powder. It was like $3. It is just like the foundation, super phenomenal. It is so soft in the pan. Oh my goodness. It is just absolutely soft and smooth and buttery. It is a good match to my skin tone. I absolutely highly recommend the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. I also picked up these three bad boys from Makeup Revolution. These are the Skin Kiss in highlighters in Golden Kiss, Ice Kiss, and Peach Kiss. I am absolutely loving all three of these. That is Golden Kiss, that's Ice Kiss, and that's Peach Kiss. You get a crap ton of product in them. They're very smooth, very pigmented. You can wear them very subtly, or you can build them up and create a super crazy, intense, beaming highlight. They look amazing when you wet your brush. Just do a little setting spray and you will be glowing like a Greek goddess. These are absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend picking these up, and they're really expensive too. Another highlighter that I picked up that I have been trying out today, this is the Ulta Beauty Liquid Illuminator in Northern Lights. Has vitamin E, sunflower seed oil, and is paraben free. Now this is really nice if you want a more subtle highlight. I have been wearing this and I'll tap it on here and down here and then just dab it out with my beauty blender. Like in the swatch, you have it there. Can you even yeah, you can see the reflective there. It's just very subtle, very nice. It's really good for if you want to layer a powder highlighter over top of it. It is phenomenal for that. So I've been enjoying this. Not the most intense highlighter, but it's still really pretty. And it was, Ulta Beauty was buy two, get one free. So this was free. So, you know, can't complain too much. And then lastly, I have the two products I got from Benefit. I have been loving the Dandelion Twinkle. Oh my goodness. It is just so pretty and just, it's like dreams come true. There it is there. I'm sorry, my lighting is kind of crappy. I need to get better lighting. But in the pan, it looks like super pink and orange, but when you put it on your face, it just gives you this perfect, natural, gorgeous, beaming, glowing twinkle. I mean, they aptly named it with the Dandelion Twinkle. It is so beautiful, especially if you wear the Dandelion blush and then you layer this over top of it. I mean, I'm all about that monochromatic life, but oh, it is so pretty. I absolutely love this and I'm so happy I have it, and I know I'm going to be using this a lot in the summertime, especially because it's so light. It's easy on the face. It just wears beautifully. And then I have the new California blush. Now this blush is really pretty. I do think that it's kind of cheating because if you look in here, will it focus? Focus, don't focus on me. You can see that it has a overspray of like gold shimmer and stuff like that. And when you get underneath to the blush below, it is a beautiful coral, peachy, pinky, you know, amazing summery blush. I feel that if you have the Coralista already by the Benefit, you aren't going to need this one, but I enjoy having it, and this is really pretty. Just take into consideration the fact that this bit here is overspray. Now, even when you get through that, it does have a lot of like satin shimmer, really pretty reflex in it, but this initial bit here is overspray. I like it. It's pretty. The packaging is adorable, like on all of Benefit's things. So yeah, I like this one and I'm going to be keeping it. Whew, that was a long one, guys. There we have all my haul follow-up and what I think on everything. I am going to be doing another haul follow-up with all the other products that I got as I try and test them out, trying to do that as quickly as I can. And I am also going to be doing a follow-up on my makeup swap unboxing that I did that you guys saw. So stay tuned for that. I always post twice a week, once on Tuesday, once on Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah.